already watched a woman reveal why she doesn't want to be a mother. I told y'all this is the biggest red flag when you come to dating women. This is, if not the biggest, is one of the biggest red flags. And you'd be surprised how many women really feel this way. A lot of black people in the community was one decision away from being deleted, or being abort mission. People don't understand. Like, I believe, like, maybe even like 95% of black people in the United States were not planned births. They were surprise babies. And a lot of these women, remember we did the video on Steph Curry mama saying she almost aborted him. Don't forget that. So, I mean, it's wild out here, bro. It's wild out here, man. Most of us was not wanted. Most of us was not planned for. Most of us was, one decision away, a close decision away, going to that upper room. But let's go.
Having kids.
What you mean you're not having kids?
I'm not having kids.
That's what you was born here to do.
No, I'm not.
Why would you not want to have kids?
Why would I?
I'm asking you.
Why don't I want to have kids? I don't see any benefit.
For giving somebody life?
You have a kid and your life becomes about the kid. I want my life to be about me.
Oh, you selfish.
That's okay.
I just don't understand how you don't want your legacy to be carried on, bro. Like,
my legacy is me. My legacy is not my kids. My legacy is me. My legacy is my show. My legacy is Amani. My legacy is not my kids, because average people will be like, oh, I want a legacy, but you're average and you are probably below average. Like, you live like a peasant. So what is your legacy? Let's say that you are above average. You're a millionaire. You're brilliant. You've made all these contributions to society. Your kid could come out to be a crackhead. Your kids could come out to be a school shooter. And that's the legacy? That's your legacy? I don't think that legacies, people even really know what they mean, because your legacy starts with you. And if you don't have a legacy in your name, your kids ain't got to do with your legacy. People think that a legacy is just having kids. No, your legacy is what you set your kids up for. And a lot of people don't got two pennies to rub together, but want to have kids and a legacy. What legacy do you have? A legacy of debt? You are an everyday average citizen, sir.
So you consider that's so selfish, bro.
Selfish. Actually, it's selfish to have kids, because you think that you're so great that you're going to pass on something great to your kids, to the world. You're not that great.
When you think you have kids?
I'm not having kids.
What you mean you're not having kids?
I'm not having.
So y'all heard this, Keisha, and you'll be surprised how many women feel this way, but won't. In the comment section, I guarantee you, I ain't read a lot of the comments. You gonna see some. You'll be surprised how many women feel this way. I've heard women tell me, I really don't want to be a mother. We have kids. You can have your kids. They don't want to be mothers no more. They don't. That's why it's the uproar with abortions. You know how many dudes didn't have babies, and they got a woman pregnant and they never knew, and the woman got rid of it without his consent? That's why guys don't care nothing about abortion. We got no say so in that. So it is. I'm telling you, bro, I heard women say this firsthand. A lot of these women, and I'm gonna talk about postpartum on that on the Patreon. We got to speak on that. These women got so many excuses, and I just know what you feel like. And Big Mama wasn't, doing what they doing today, babies, because of postpartum. You know what I mean? I'm just telling you, man. But back on topic, man. You see how she equivalates everything to money? Oh, if you got no money, you ain't got no legacy. You ain't got this. Do you know some of the poorest people became some of the most wealthiest people and then enhanced their family legacy? The wealthiest black man in America, I forget this dude's name. His daddy was a janitor. Now he worth $11 billion. So so his daddy shouldn't have had him. His daddy couldn't give him nothing because he was poor. His daddy couldn't give him nothing because he was poor, so he shouldn't have had a baby. David Stewart is his name. He is worth $11 billion. His father was a janitor. His father would be proud of him. He came from a janitor. By her logic, A janitor shouldn't have had no kids. You don't really know how selfish women are until you deal with teenage women. And I've always said this saying, man, you don't never see a mother these women that get money. They claim they the most educated. They got the most money. You'll never see them buy their mama a house, get a mama a car. You don't see them, celebrated by their parents and shit, like celebrate their parents like black men do. It was a dude that got drafted, I think, this year in the NFL. He's bought his mama a $2.5 million mansion. She didn't need that shit, but he did it. You don't hear stories about women doing that. They selfish. And that's how you know you got a good woman, a woman that care about. If you got a woman that's selfless when it come to you, or selfless in general, hey, bro, you got a good woman, because they selfish by trade. I'm telling you, once you deal with teenage girls, you will understand that's who they are. Everything is about them. Everything is about their pockets. And that's how these women are until they hit the wall or they find out that they ain't hot shit no more and they take what they can get. But for you not to want to be a mother, you know what I'm saying, and not want to create life, you useless. How can she love you? How can she love you when she not even willing to love her own child? Is she not even fine enough to get? She not fine at all. With that fake hair in her head and how masculine she is, bro. Like, come on, man. You gotta dodge women like her. What Lil Wayne said, I'm playing dodgeball with bullets. You gotta dodge women like her. It's imperative. You gotta dodge women like her. That's the assignment. You gotta dodge women like her. And if you don't, it's a wrap. A woman don't want to be a mother, bro. That's the biggest sign of dishonor. I'm telling you. They can't love you. They can't nurture you. They can't give you nothing that you need as a man. It's all about her. I want it to be about me. I want it to be about that. Then you'd be surprised how many women feel that way. That's why you see women dropping their kids off at the fire department, knocking on their baby daddy door, dropping the kid off on the porch, and so they can go party and have fun. My thing is this: why you just didn't get custody to the father? They get custody to the fire department and to the state before they give it to the father, because you know why? The father raised his child the right way. It make them look bad, even worse. And this how a lot of women feel, especially in the black community. Yeah, what benefits do you get? Your child can get, when you get old and you crippled and ain't nobody coming to visit you in that senior citizen home, that's the benefit. Most women, kids make places for them at the crib. They'll build a whole inn to make sure they mama good. Your child can take you out of poverty. Your child can give you wealth. Look at that man, the janitor. A couple of DMX son is doing really well and accomplishing and leading his family now. You can have a natural leader if done right. But if you talk to these women, a lot of these women don't want to be mothers, bro. If they can dump their kids or not have kids at all, that's what they would choose to do. And when I was saying this a couple months ago on this channel, a lot of y'all didn't believe me. I'm telling you, I'm out in the field, bro. I'm out in the field. A lot of these Keishas don't want to be mothers, bro. And it's sad. And they love raw sex. This Cash God, oh, my bad. I didn't got out of there. I ain't mean to. See,
when you think you have kids?
So this Cash God, I'm assuming this is a woman. It's a dude. So he really said what needed to be said. You see how these pandering ass niggas dick suck and try to justify these pandering simp ninjas, bro? Come on, man. Come on. It ain't too many women in here. Here we go right here. Gemma, whoever this woman is. I don't see anything wrong with this. That's her decision. It's okay. I mean, none of y'all are going to knock on the door and help her with the kid. Dog. None of y'all. But when it comes to getting help with your kid, with these women, and the dude want to be there, the dude want custody, y'all don't want to give him custody. I'm telling you, it's always a woman that's going to justify. Think another one. And these are non-black women. I think it's great. Some people don't want kids. Parenting is not for everyone. More people should recognize they are not capable of, well, you don't know what you're capable of. Your natural parenting instincts kick in when you have a child. That is what you're here to do on this channel, is to procreate and continue your legacy. That's what you think. That nobody is great at parenting. Nobody is going by the book in parenting. Most people have babies that's not planned, but they figure it out. Like I said before. And I like this brother's comment. Official Kobe. I like his comment. He said, yeah, she shouldn't be a mother or a wife. And it's great that she acknowledged it publicly, but let her be. Don't try to change. Yeah, don't try to change her. But she shouldn't be a wife. Exactly. Some of all the triggered men. It ain't triggered, bro. Y'all women are. Let me be quiet because I want to keep this on a regular channel. Like I said before, man. I'm telling you, man, a lot of women think like this, bro. A lot of these women, I didn't see women that got help, husbands is paying the bills, and I don't feel like this is working for me. Like, dog, these women are just as these group of men are weak as hell. These women weak as hell too, man. These women are weak, man. That's why I don't blame dudes for going outside the culture and going to get other women. I don't really blame them. I don't blame them, bro. I've been changing my stance on interracial dating, bro. Like, it's like a lot of brothers that sit here and say, well, yeah, you should stick by your... Hell no, y'all niggas ain't in the field, bro. Y'all ain't in the field, bro. And if you really in the field and you really chopping game like that, man, ain't no way you would deal with most of these women in our community. It's some okay ones, but they, like I said before, man, it's wild, man. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, real channel and the Patreon. That link's in the description if you want to check that out. Peace.